My name is Marcia, and I want to talk about planting a seed. I want to use my volunteer gig. I'm a Kids House volunteer, among other things, and I'm managing a local greenhouse. The food all goes into Kids House food programs. And the process of taking the greenhouse from a big, open, empty space to life was definitely challenging and exciting and frustrating and you name it. Lots and lots of ups and downs, from the great aphid invasion, my attempt to forestall the great aphid invasion with the ladybugs, who all disappeared from the greenhouse within 24 hours. Some sort of X-Files. I don't even understand where they went. Every time the seasons would change, I'd lose crops because they didn't like the change in temperature. All kinds of interesting things. But also so rewarding. So cool to work with the Kids House staffers, to get to interact with the people who were receiving the food. We're so appreciative, so kind, and so supportive. And that's the funny thing about planting a seed, is you're not going to know if it's going to grow, but the process of putting yourself out there is still very powerful. And whether it's this seed or another one that takes off, it's a pretty exciting process. And the cool thing about planting a seed, whether it be a new job or a volunteer gig or a relationship or whatever, is that you launch out into the unknown and you get to explore and you get to connect and you get to challenge yourself in ways that you might not have. And for example, the microgreens, which are like baby lettuces, and they're so much more nutritious than the full ones, like 40% more nutrients, but so much work to harvest, especially if you don't want to replant constantly. And since the seeds are donated, I want to be thrifty. But boy, oh boy, I'm just not good at it. So I put out a call for volunteers, and we get this wonderful autistic student and her helper who are so good at it that I've had to put more greens in. And it's so rewarding to work with them. But if I hadn't said yes to doing something with this greenhouse, I would never have got to meet them, and they would never have had a chance to play in the greenhouse and learn like how good they were at it. So I like to encourage you to put yourself out there in some way. Big way, little way, it all counts. It all has an impact. You matter, and the things you do in the world matter. Plant a seed. See what happens.